Hey gamers, I'm Grim. Let's have a good time. Our current win streak is 2. Let's try and get to 3 today. And oh boy, we're playing Storm Mage. Also known as the class that took me the longest to actually beat the game as, because it is super easy to die. We're gonna have to be so careful, because otherwise it's gonna be a repeat of the Fire Mage where I get a little cocky, and then shuffle myself off the Mortal Coil. Rats removed, I leveled up, put a point into spell casting, and increase our focus so we can cast more spells. And oh, look! More of our Rodentia amigos to send off to be with the other rodents in the afterlife. Why are there so many of you guys? You know what, I'll just stand here and kind of grind rats for a bit. Level 2, let's go. Some darts, those could be handy, especially if we're dealing with another storm-based caster, because those tend to have storm resistance, which is a pain, because you don't get storm resistance. That's not even an option for you. Hey, nice, a hammer. That'll definitely come in handy. It's like, I'd like if I had storm resistance, given that my most common cause of death is accidentally tasing myself. Sweet, leveled up again. See? Grinding rats. It is kind of nice to play a caster because you can just stand a certain distance away and just kind of hit things from a distance. Then if you have a weapon in your hand, you can just deal the final blow with the weapon. So if you're careful, you're not likely to lose a lot of health. The problem is careful isn't always an option. Sometimes there's just too many enemies. Sometimes you're in a bad location. Sometimes you're standing in water, and using any of your attacks will kill you instantly. You kind of want to avoid standing in water when you're playing a Storm Mage. Watch. If I die, it'll be because I'm standing in water later. Please let that not be foreshadowing. This guy sucks. See? He's a summoner. But luckily I had several strong attacks. Whoa, hang on. That guy drains health. Let's take a second. The range on my spells is 5. For right now, the archers also have a range of 5, but eventually that's going to change, and they're going to have a range of, I believe, 7. So when that happens, it'll be a bit of a pain. Let's amp up our mana points and do a bit of bat slaying. Forget the shock thing for now. Let's do fire. Ah yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'll stand here and run out these spawners so I can get the maximum experience. Catch up with you in a sec. Sweet, done. I believe I leveled up doing that, so definitely worth it. There's the downstairs. Man, there are so many of these spawners in this level gen. Kinda wild. The levels themselves are not random, but the way that mobs sort of spawn and are located in the level is pretty random, so. Interesting, I just got an ice staff. With that, we've got like 2 of the main staffs in the game. Crazy. I'll stick with fire. The ice staff doesn't have as much damage as fire, but it does slow enemies down. I'll go ahead and eat so I don't die. Note what I said about the spawner. Hey, editing! Editing Grim. Yo, editing Grim, pay attention. How many spawners has that been so far? I'm kinda curious. Put the answer up here. Thanks, editing Grim, you're a boo. Great! Healers! My favorite! Oh nice, I think he just ran into some mushrooms. Score. Great, he hit me with that slowness, but it's fine. It was already too late for him. Fire Mage. I think I can just... Nope. It's fine. It worked out. I was planning on sneaking up on him and then hitting him with the hammer, but then he woke up, so I knew that if I did any other attack, he was going to hit me with Fireball, and since I was standing on vines, all the vines would catch on fire and do bonus damage. It would just be a whole situation that I did not want to deal with. Can I take shock? Oh my god, I can take shock. This is my favorite move in the game. Watch. Bam! Hits all the enemies that are connected. It is the best thing for clearing out groups of enemies, such as in like dungeons or just anything. It's so good, so versatile. What's in here? A shield. I shall take it. Yep, even with my points in storm magic, the fire staff still does more damage, so I'll stick with that as my main for a bit. It's fine. It still boosts all my other spells. Where did that, like, speedy storm mage come from? Did you guys see that? He just popped up out of left field. He was like, hey, he only had 3 health too. Man's emerged from a bear trap and then was like, all right, I'm going out swinging. And honestly, I respect the hustle. Watch this. Shock. Bam. Clutch. Came in clutch. This is water. I'm going to be very careful because nothing I do here will be good for me. Cool. Got a scroll. I'm gonna go ahead and see what's down here. All right. We have the experience boost right now, so we do want to kind of take out some enemies while we can, get that 50% extra experience because leveling up is great. It is pretty essential to beating the game. Teleportation scroll, huh? Pretty cool. Nice. Really maximized the experience there, I think. Right down to the last point, I maximized the experience. Feeling very good about that. This guy's very much just chilling. Oh boy. Storm mages, man. Annoying. They do so much damage. I wish that whatever caster you played as, you had 1 point in resistance. It would make sense, honestly. You'd think that as somebody who deals solely with this kind of magic, you'd have built up a level of resistance to it. But no, you don't. It's very weird. Next level. Okay, there's a time-specific gate somewhere. Did you see that? That was a chain attack. Sheesh, talk about a domino effect. This is why you have to be careful in these areas. Okay. Nice. And then this is the time-activated gate. +2 halberd. That's pretty good. I'll do this for now. It's the same damage and it can hit from another block away, which is pretty useful. I'll save that experience fountain for when I go down to the next level, I think. Don't know if it's the right choice, but it's the choice I'm making, so no point in fussing about it. There is so much flammable stuff here. Playing a fire mage, very satisfying in this situation. Very dangerous in this situation. So what I'm gonna do, open this, do shock. I was really hoping that would take out that mage. There we go. Let's take that guy out. Oops. There we go. And a staff of poison. My god, I'm just creating a staff collection. I'd rather have a higher level staff than a bunch of low level ones. But you know, for what it's worth, at least I'm pretty versatile. That was kind of beautiful to witness. We're gonna go back and forth a little bit because otherwise I'll get surrounded by these guys instantly. And that is a pain. There we go, wolf spawner right there. I'll just stand here. This seems like a good distance to farm it. Perf. Please die. Please die. Thank you. I'm starving. I'll eat. Be gone. Great, he's berserk. Does extra damage. It's fine. Doesn't matter if I don't let him hit me. Go into the water. You know you wanna. He's not gonna go in the water. It's fine. I didn't need him to go in the water anyway. It was unnecessary to my grand, great plan or whatever. Ah, god, summoners. Okay. There we go, get rid of you. Oof, oof, he's berserk. Okay, if he hits me, I'll die. Let's not let him do that. Health fountain? Oh, double experience fountain, that's kind of fun. Down we go, we continue. Tranquility, that's pretty good. It means I regenerate mana a little faster. Yeah, let's go tranquility. It would make more sense. But I am going to take sprint, just because it's super useful. Stops you from getting trapped in a bad situation. I know there was a Storm Mage around here. I ran into him. Guess not. Well, what's over this way? Ooh, a merchant! What have you got for me, merchant? That's a good item. That would give me more mana points, always a benefit. I will take the shoes, actually. That's a pretty good deal. Thank you, sir. Okay, the sewers is fun as a lightning mage. Poison gas is flammable. I am still trying to be speedy about these, so I'm just gonna blast through this kind of quickly if I can, while still being smart about it. Just, you know, I might be able to get some extra items and things if I'm smart about this, which could mean that I'm able to get through to the final level faster. Okay. Transference table. That's a really good idea. I'm going to transfer the enchantment from that to this, so I have a more powerful fire staff. Check that out. Pretty sweet. Great, just walked into the poison gas, full stop, perfect. We continue. Being a little reckless with mana here, because I've got a pretty okay amount of it, but I am keeping an eye on it as well. Oh, I'm starving. Cool. Just out of curiosity. Okay, yeah, that's I'll level with you. That is probably the better move. At least in this case, the area of effect. It's nice. So I'll just stand here and grind. Ooh, I see a fire ring. That increases my fire magic. That'll be handy. Do I want strafe attack? I think I'd rather have evasive, and I think I'd rather have tranquility. Strafe attack rocks, but it's also so dangerous. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing before I go strafing attacking. Let's go here. You'll never guess what I'm about to do. Shocking! And check it out, poison gas is flammable, so super easy to clear out a ton of mobs that way. Just gonna negate. Yeah, I'll take the Ring of Dexterity. That's just a good item to have. Another transference table. Interesting. Hey, a talent trainer. I almost attacked that guy. Oh, why is it that just the rule that when you hit a slime, it turns into more slimes? Who came up with that? Doing a lot of backtracking here. I feel a little silly about it, but like, you know, if you auto-explore, you auto-explore. Watch this. Bam! God, that's satisfying. Charm of Blinking. Not bad. It's like a free little teleport. Alright, sweet. We made it to the final level in the bonus dungeon. There's a good chance for good loot here if we're careful. But again, we gotta be careful. Basically, to do this level, you open up like 8 dungeons at once, and then all of the mobs come after you. So, yeah, records may show. It gets a little dicey. Gets hella dicey, actually. Come here. Let me hit you. So I'm gonna explore around, double check that there aren't any extra enemies hiding anywhere, because the last thing I need is more enemies appearing. I'm going to hit this experience fountain. I'm gonna open this, and then I'm gonna flee back a little bit. Yeah, see? Enemies coming from multiple directions here. Gonna sprint, and then we can start kiting enemies like that. Gotta keep an eye on my mana, and I gotta keep an eye on my health. Those are the main things. Lightning Bolt's really good. It does require a little bit of finagling to get the right angle sometimes, but when you've got the right angle, man, I tell you what. Ooh, dangerous. Let's, what do we do here? Let's eat, raise our health a bit. Perfect. You shouldn't have taken the time to make sure I had no point of retreat, because then my only option was to fight. And I almost always go for fight instead of flight, which goes to show I may be a little stupid, but that's fine. It's part of my charm. It's part of the benefits of knowing me. I'm gonna retreat a little. Is there a health fountain in here? Not. Oh wait, yes, there is. I'll take it. Thank you. Back down. There are hidden switches in each of these areas, which is good. It opens up these little cages that then have items that are helpful to you. Like this, see? Oh, sweet, I leveled up. Free health. Okay, perfect. We got everything. Let's go back. All right, another point into evasive. Another point into focus. And we shall continue on the main quest. Thing here is I'm gonna have to be careful not to get cocky, because I was kind of ultra-powered in the sewers because of all the water. Here, I'm just normal-powered. Oh great, a necromancer. Can I reach you? Nope, of course I can't. He's gonna summon. Yep, there it is, Poison Cloud. I don't like the fact that this guy's here. This isn't going awesome for me. Let's sprint out of here. Sprint is great when you're playing a mage class, because otherwise you end up in bad situations. Where's that necromancer? Did I kill the necromancer? I'm worried he's lurking around somewhere and is going to cause me an issue. Okay, there's one of these. Shock would be good, but I'm a little bit afraid that it would spread, and then I'd insta-die. So instead I'm gonna sprint the heck away, and then just do this instead. You within range? Perfect! Check it. Let's let that archer get within range of me, and then I can, I definitely don't want to be in water. Don't want to let them get the crits on me. Hey, a scroll of enchantment. That's good. Very good. On to the next level we go. So this is a little crazy. Thought so. I knew you were going to be a problem from the minute I woke up today. Phew. That was a little closer than I wanted to call it. But we survived. Whoa, not this guy. He'll confuse me. And it's a huge problem. Confusion's the worst. It's just like you hit a key and it does a random keybind, which makes it so easy to inadvertently die. Hey, enchantment table. It's pretty sweet. You know what? I'm gonna get my fire staff to max level. +5, 27 damage. That means that if I'm lucky, I can occasionally one-shot some of these enemies. Like that. See that? Bam. So nice. One-shots are like the most... God, it just feels so good to one-shot something. You feel so powerful. Alright, what's the next level here? We're not doing that. We're not doing the core. The core sucks and it's difficult. I am 99% sure that I can just get through this without any additional upgrades and still be strong enough to beat the final sort of boss area. Let's go ahead and beat this dungeon. Thank you. Hey, slightly better halberd. How about that? Why not? I'll take it. Out of mana, but that's fine. Who needs mana? I got a flamethrower. Never mind, I need mana. There we go. Is this... Yep. We're getting into the next section of the dungeon. Woohoo. More difficult enemies. Hey, better shoes. God, your health is so annoying. Hold still, darn you. My god. Well, now where did all of you guys come from, huh? Of course they're resistant to fire. Thank you. Alright, full exploration. Next level we go. You know what? I'm doing strafe attack. I'll just have to be very careful. It's just too useful. The free hit is just... It's too good when your damage isn't that great. On the subject of damage not being that great, I think I'm about to die. Can I go elsewhere? Yo, I teleported right next to a health fountain. That is actually hilarious. Talk about convenience. Let's not deal with the lightning turret. That would be a pain. We're just gonna go down. If we want to reach the schedule, that means we gotta get to the next level and beat it in 5 minutes. Oops. And that means not dying because you set yourself on fire. Whoa! God, do you see what I mean? That's strafe attack. It auto-attacked him. You. Freeze. A lot of enemies here. That's fine. Evasive came in clutch, stopped me from getting webbed, which is a double bonus because if I'm webbed, they can get critical hits on me, which is awful. All right, we don't have a lot of time. Let's explore. Hey, well-a-wishing. Armor? Good armor? Extra mana points, I'll take it. Ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Shock is really good, so I'm actually gonna switch that out. All right, let's go here so we're within range of the health fountain. I'm gonna wait a bunch to charge up the Charm of Lightning. We have just 3 minutes now. 3 minutes remaining. Let's go. Area of Effect is gonna be really good here. Whoa! Oh my god. That was really close. That would have been awful. Careful, Grim. Jeez. Careful, careful, careful. Come on, buddy, you can do this. Close, close. That is how you do it! Phew, 2 minutes to spare. A little stressful, but nothing I couldn't handle. I say that. How many times did I almost die during that encounter? Like, in the last 3 levels alone, I got down to, like, less than 6 hit points due to, like, fire pots I wasn't paying attention to. I went in here going, I'll pay attention to the fire pots, and then I didn't. But it's fine. It's fine. We're on day 3. 2 more days. 2 more days, and I'll be free of this curse. Well, I should say 2 more successful days. If I fail, I gotta start over. Tune back in tomorrow to see how I do. Will I succeed? Or will I fail and be sent back to the grindstone? I'm Grim. Consider subscribing if you love me. And I'll see you next time, gamers. Peace.